Yeah, obviously disappointing the result. We felt like we had a really good opportunity to get 6 points tonight. And I say really good opportunity, meaning that if we played hard, it was something that could happen. Unfortunately, we didn't play as hard as we played last night, and Minnesota State did. We knew that they would come back and play well. We knew that the kind of team they have and the program they have, they were not going to just show up tonight and let us get 3 points easily. So frustrating that we weren't able to have the kind of weekend we wanted to have.
It wasn't really fatigue; it was more of an energy level.
Yeah, I mean, at times we looked maybe like we were tired, but then just when I think we looked like we were tired, we came out in the third and we really pushed. We played pretty well in the third, and it doesn't surprise us that we did come out and play hard in the third because our guys, they don't quit. They play. But there was the stretch at the end of the second period where we looked like we were a little bit defeated and we feeling sorry for ourselves a little bit. And then we pushed in the third. But again, it wasn't. We never seemed. The start of the game, I thought there were 3 or 4 shifts early that were pretty good. That okay, we keep doing stuff like this, we're going to be in good shape. But then I think the first period was pretty disjointed based on the power plays and the penalties on each team, and unfortunately we couldn't capitalize when we had the power play opportunities early. Had we done that, maybe we're looking at a different result.
What did you see, and what really happened in the final 2 minutes of the second that led them to score?
We had the puck on our stick a couple of times. It's late in the period and it's the long change, and we weren't connected defensively, and we needed to make one more play or that one more pass in order to get out of our zone clean and get it into the offensive zone and be able to change. I think both those goals were scored late in shifts. So it's for us, and again, Mankato's good. They've got good players, and they're coached well, and they didn't do anything that surprised us, other than I'm sure that they feel like they played better tonight than they did last night. Christian was, we didn't make life easy on ourselves, and we certainly didn't make life easy for Christian the way we played. We spent a lot of time in our own end tonight, or maybe the best way to put it is we spent less time in the offensive zone tonight than we did last night. So that makes it difficult on your goalie when you're defending and you get more tired. It's not as tiring when you have the puck. When you're chasing the puck around and when you're trying to get it back, it's tiring. But I thought Christian did a good job.
A lot of emotion out there on the ice tonight, Coach. Where do you think that all came from?
I mean, it's 2 teams playing really hard. Minnesota State's a proud program, and they're not gonna. They're used to winning over there. They've had a really good run, and they're not just gonna. If someone's going to take it away, they're not going to give it to somebody. You have to take it away, and our guys stick together. We want our guys to play hard. We do, and they play hard too. And sometimes when you get 2 groups of 19 to 23-year-olds out there playing really hard, those kinds of things happen. I don't think anything was malicious or anything was dirty. Just played really hard.
What about the scrum later? We had a couple.
Yeah, I think the referee came over. He didn't call any fighting. It was 2-minute roughing penalties on everybody, and then 10-minute misconducts. And I asked him, I said, why did you kick him off the ice? He said, well, there's just over 5 minutes left in the game, and there's 5 minutes left, and if we go to overtime, So he just wanted everything to calm down, and so I respect that.
This season, you've had a lot of success, or more success on Friday than closing out on Saturday.
Yeah, that's something you have to learn. Something you have to appreciate and understand. Like getting sweeps in college hockey is really hard. It's really hard. So when you put yourself in that position, you have to go grab it. You can't expect it to happen or think it's just going to happen. You have to go out and grab it, because this is what happens. So we feel awful right now, right? We don't feel good at all, and Minnesota State's feeling much better, right? And we both got the same thing. So we feel awful because we had a chance. We got 3 points this weekend, which is better than 0, but it's not as good as 6. And so we gotta learn from this, and we gotta take the lessons and look at the things that we could have done or should have done better, and we got to work on them in practice over the next 10 days and then apply them to our next series because the goal will be the same.
I was just going to ask, is there any potential update on Brandon?
I think he's going to be fine. He's got a bump on his head. Just precautionary measures to have him come off. He got hit pretty hard. I didn't see the actual play, but it looks like I think he hit his head against the boards, and that caused him to get a knot on his head.